Do you find yourself constantly trying to win people over? Are you worried about what others think of you? And are you easily hurt by what others say or do, even though you've been trying so hard to not let it get to you? What if I told you that the key to true happiness is letting people be, while focusing on being your authentic self? Intrigued? This episode is for you.
Welcome to Create Your Happy. Happiness Hussy Christy Holt here, ready for some real talk about creating healthy, loving relationships that make you truly fucking happy. Let's dive in.
Hey, beautiful souls, and welcome back to the Create Your Happy podcast. I'm your host, Christy, your happiness hussy, and today we'll be exploring a powerful mantra that will change your life. Let them. Now, this simple phrase, let them, will help you to release the exhausting habit of people pleasing so that you can start moving towards living a more peaceful and authentic life. Now, it's okay if not everyone likes you. We've all been there trying to make everyone like us, bending, twisting, contorting ourselves to fit into molds that were never meant for us. But here's the reality. You're not meant for everyone, and that is actually okay. Trying to please everyone else is not only impossible, it's exhausting and inauthentic. So let's look at the mantra, let them. Let them think what they think. Let them say what they want to say. Let them like who they want to like. Other people's opinions are reflections of their journey, not yours. Now, by releasing the need to control how others are perceiving you, you actually make space for you to be authentically yourself. And when you are authentically you, you attract the people who are meant for you. The path to happiness is not through people pleasing or contorting yourself. It's through embracing who you truly are, regardless of whether or not that pleases others. Now, let's be real, because sometimes, despite doing the inner work, it's still hard to not be affected by other people's opinions. Maybe you've already been practicing let them, but you still find yourself caring far too much about what someone thinks. It doesn't mean that you've failed. It simply means that you're human. And self-compassion is critical in moments like this. Don't beat yourself up for being affected. This is actually part of your growth process. And instead, recognize that when you're holding yourself to impossibly high standards, it's not really working for you. Instead, give yourself permission to be human. No one is perfect, and that includes you and me. The journey to self-acceptance also isn't linear. It's complicated, and it's okay to still be affected by other people sometimes. What matters more is how you respond to yourself when those feelings arise. And now that we've acknowledged that self-compassion key, let's talk briefly about how you can deepen your practice of let them when it feels extra challenging. Curiosity beats judgment all day long. So instead of judging yourself when you're affected by someone's opinion, get curious. Ask yourself, why am I reacting this way? What is it triggering within me? Curiosity opens the door for healing, while judgment just keeps you stuck. Flip the script with compassion. If you're feeling sensitive or insecure, try reframing these feelings with compassion and love. So instead of seeing your so-called sensitivity as a weakness, I invite you to view it as a strength. It means that you're empathetic and attuned to the emotions of others. These are really good things. Celebrate those small wins. When you notice yourself practicing let them more effectively, even if it's just a small thing, celebrate it. Because progress isn't about perfection, it's about consistently showing up and doing the thing. And that is worth celebrating. Allow discomfort. Part of building resilience is actually allowing yourself to sit with uncomfortable feelings. So instead of rushing to change or fix your reaction, let yourself feel the discomfort. It won't really hurt you. It may feel painful, but it won't actually hurt you. It has no power to hurt you. It's simply a feeling moving through. And over time, your mindful observation of this emotion moving through will strengthen your resilience. Surround yourself with authentic people. Be you unapologetically, because the more authentic you are, the more you're going to naturally attract the people into your life who will also celebrate you for exactly who you are. It's so empowering to be surrounded by people who are authentically themselves and operate from this space of non-judgment and complete acceptance. Now, self-acceptance is an ongoing practice. The more that you show up for yourself with compassion, the less power external opinions will have over you. The more you solidify your internal identity of who you are and what you want to experience and how you want to be in this life, the less other people will bother you. Now, here's the thing. When someone's opinion of you affects you deeply, it can feel like an external issue, but the solution is internal. It's not about changing the other person. We don't have the power to do that. It's actually about shifting how you respond to their opinion. The power lies in you, and this perspective shift just might be the miracle that you've been looking for. So instead of focusing on what others think or say or do, turn inward. What do you think of yourself? What do you think of what you're doing? How do you feel about how you are being? And how can you strengthen that inner relationship with yourself so that others' opinions hold less weight? Now, here is a very simple practice just to get you started on your let them journey. The next time you notice someone's opinion or behavior starting to affect you, I invite you to pause and simply ask yourself, why am I reacting this way? What's coming up? Try getting curious rather than judgmental. Then take a deep breath and remind yourself of the let them mantra. Let them think what they want, let them say what they want, and let them live their journey while you focus on yours. Repeat until it feels really natural. And hey, if you need a fun and sweary way to help bring yourself back into a calm, centered state so that you can practice these perspective shifts, be sure to check out my Sweary AF meditation series. It's a lighthearted but super powerful way to shake off the stress and bring yourself back to your center. And don't forget, my upcoming book, Love Unstuck, is launching very soon, and it is packed full of insights on how to let go of external pressures so you can start creating a life that feels aligned with who you really are. That way, you can shift those relationships from the inside out. Now, as we wrap up, remember, not everyone is going to like you, and that's okay. In fact, it's better than okay. What's more important is actually that you like yourself. Now, by embracing the let them mindset, you're giving yourself permission to live freely without the weight of other people's expectations. Let them think, let them say, let them be. You focus on you, your journey, your growth, and your happiness. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And remember, this is all just a part of this messy, fucking beautiful adventure that is life and love. I love you all. Now let's go do some epic shit, shall we?
Thanks for listening. Sharing what I know about creating healthy, happy relationships means the world to me. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, comment, leave a review, and share it with a friend. For additional links and resources and ways to connect, please check the show notes. Now get out there, have fun, be you, and create your happy.